This is the story of how Saquon Barkley boarded Air Force One, stood beside Donald Trump, and unintentionally lit up a controversy that rocked the NFL. We unpack the political blitz surrounding the White House visit that divided players, fans, and America. Every year after a Super Bowl victory, the White House sends out a golden invitation to the champs. It's tradition, a photo op, a handshake with the president. For decades, it's been as routine as the Gatorade shower after the game. But in 2025, the Philadelphia Eagles, fresh off their dominant Super Bowl run, weren't just celebrating a trophy, they were walking straight into the most politically charged White House visit in recent NFL memory. Saquon Barkley, a fan favorite, explosive on the field, quiet off of it. So, when images surfaced of him golfing with Donald Trump just days after the team's White House visit, fans lost their minds. But it didn't end there. The next bombshell? Barkley flew aboard Air Force One, the former president's private aircraft. Twitter, or X, went nuclear. The headlines weren't about touchdowns anymore. They were about Trump ties, photo ops, and questions like, is Saquon making a political statement? Or was he just being respectful? The outrage machine kicked in fast. Some accused Barkley of betraying his community. Others praised him for being mature and respecting the office. And then came the divide. Supporters and critics flooded social media. He's just golfing. Relax. He's aligning with Trump. I'm done with him. Respect the jersey, Saquon, not the man. It wasn't just the fans either. Podcasts, news anchors, even fellow athletes started weighing in. Saquon Barkley isn't the type to jump on Twitter rants. But when the pressure got too loud, he issued a statement. I wasn't making a political move. I was invited to golf. I accepted. Flying on Air Force One, it was out of respect for the office, not an endorsement. Simple, measured, but it didn't quiet the storm. Instead, it made things louder. While Barkley was making headlines, other Eagles were making statements silently. Star quarterback Jalen Hurts didn't show up at the White House visit. Neither did several other players. No posts, no explanations, just absence. Speculation swirled. Was it a political protest? Was there a rift in the locker room? Eagles coach Nick Sirianni tried to shut it down. These guys are individuals. They make their own calls. We're focused on football. But the media wasn't buying it. This wasn't the first time the NFL got political. Remember Colin Kaepernick? The kneel heard round the world. The tweets from the White House, the boycotts, the backlash. Fast forward to 2025, and here we are again. Only now, it's not about protests on the field. It's about proximity to a president. In this America, one golf swing is a political grenade. The media's firestorm. Let's be honest. The media loved this story. Saquon, Trump, Air Force One. It was a headline buff. Some outlets painted Barkley as naive. Others said he was brave. Everyone had an angle. And the truth? It got buried under likes, clicks, and viral clips. Suddenly, Barkley's jersey sales dropped. Petitions popped up. One influencer even claimed he should be suspended. He violated the trust of his fans. But the other side, loud and loyal. Stop canceling athletes for living their lives. Let the man golf. Brands watched closely behind the scenes. Companies started sweating. Nike, Muscle Milk, Gatorade. Would they cut ties? So far, no one's made a move, but PR teams are definitely keeping watch. In today's climate, perception is policy. This isn't new. Steph Curry skipped. Tom Brady once declined. Entire NBA teams have boycotted visits. But the Barkley case is different because he showed up and then went further. Flying on a former president's plane? That's more than a handshake. That's history. As teams navigate this new era, one question looms. Should White House visits even continue? Some say scrap them. Too political. Others say give players the choice, but make it quiet. Either way, the old playbook, it's getting rewritten. Saquon Barkley is more than just a highlight reel. He's a father, a community leader, a man who's avoided controversy his entire career, Maybe he made a mistake, maybe he didn't, but maybe, just maybe, he's just a football player who got caught in America's loudest argument. In 2025, nothing is just football. Every action has layers, every moment has meaning, and every athlete has a spotlight, whether they asked for it or not. As the season moves on, the Eagles chase another ring, and Barkley? He runs forward, leaving the noise behind him. But for fans, the question still hangs in the air, like a Hail Mary. Was it just a golf game, or was it a message? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more NFL deep dives. We've got more untold stories, and we're just getting started.